So I'd like to welcome you to the very beginning of our 8-day-long CompuCell workshop and hackathon. Today we're going to be doing the Python Bootcamp training. I'd like to introduce myself, James Glazier, Hayden Fennell, Bobby Matamanchi, TJ Sego, Pedro Castel, all of whom are going to be teaching this week. I need to remind you that the meeting is always live streamed on YouTube and is recorded and archived, so please be aware of that. Please make sure that you have a working NanoHub account, and please also join the workshop Slack channel. And Hayden may be posting the link to everything on the Slack. Wouldn't be a bad idea now. Today, we're going to have a Python Bootcamp. Bobby Matamanchi, professor at University of Michigan, is going to be teaching that. We're very grateful to him for being willing to do that. We're going to have two 1.5-hour modules this morning introducing Python. Then there's going to be a bit of a discussion session led by Hayden. We'll talk about things like installation problems, if you're having difficulty getting on NanoHub, any of these kinds of troubleshooting, any questions you may have. And we'll also talk a little bit about the hackathon at that time. And then we're going to do a little bit more advanced Python in the afternoon. And then Monday, we hope that people will be ready to get started on the week-long workshop. So again, today we'll be meeting until just before 10 o'clock. This is really just a short opportunity to get logged in. We'll start at 10 with Python basics, break between 11:30 and 11:45, 11:45 to 1:15, lists, tuples, strings, and slicing, more basic Python concepts. Again, Hayden will be leading a discussion and help will be available for people with CompuCell. We'll have a short lunch break and then dictionaries, functions, scoping, and modules, classes, attributes, NumPy and SciPy, and operations. And then our days will normally end with another opportunity for questions and discussion, informal at the end of the day. As always with Zoom, please feel free to use the go faster, go slower, hand raise buttons. We will create breakout rooms for private help if you need it. The videos and PowerPoint sessions should be available in the student materials folder. They may get modified a little bit with time, but we hope that everything that you need will be available those times. I'd like to again mention the hackathon. The hackathon primarily will be a week from this week. That is Saturday and Sunday, August 6th and 7th. We've had a number of people propose hackathon projects. It's still possible to propose new projects if you're interested, and we'll talk about that a little bit during the lunchtime meeting. We encourage people to participate with that if they'd like. And to get started today, CompuCell3D webpage is findable through the CompuCell site if you click on NanoHub, or you can go directly to it, nanohub.org, tools, CC3D base 4X. If you really want to load the desktop machine, you can do that from CompuCell3D source. I really don't recommend people compiling it, and we're not going to have time to help people with compilation this week. But if somebody wants to do it, it's possible, and we want to let you know that that's possible. Resources, mainly the CompuCell website, the online help manuals in particular. The class files are going to all be available through Google Drive. They're the Slack channels. I know some people had issues with the Slack invitation having staled out. I hope that's fixed now. There are also going to be antimony tellurium manuals that could be useful to people. If people want more details, Herbert Sauro, the week before last, taught a nice course on this, and those are available. And we have the main quick reference guides for Python, antimony tellurium, and CompuCell. I strongly recommend that people download and print out those three guides. It's very helpful to have paper copies of those on your desk, so you don't have to keep flipping back and forth between screens while you're working in the class. I'd like to thank all of the people who are helping us with this workshop. It's a volunteer effort, and we're going to have more people in addition on Thursday and Friday who are going to be helping out. The main instructors, Dr. Priyam Adyapak from Duke, Dr. Joshua Ponte Serrano from NIH, NIAD, Julio Belmonte, North Carolina State University, Pedro Castel, University Federal Rio Grande do Sul from Brazil, myself from Indiana University, Hayden Fennell, also from Indiana University, Bobby, who's lecturing today from Michigan, TJ Sigo from IU, and also Professor Gilberto Tomas, also from Universidade Federal do Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil. And we've had 4 people who volunteered to help out, Connor McShaffrey, Jim Sluka, Joel Bannon, Lorenzo Gaschini, who are going to be coming and helping, doing troubleshooting and acting as unofficial teaching assistants for the class. I'd like to thank everybody for that.